It's wonderful to be with you all. You having a great time so far? They did me an injustice. They put me right behind Nikki Keohoho. I mean, come on. What am I going to do with that, right? That was exciting to really look at the trends that she shared with us and really kind of give us an idea of what's happening in the direct sales industry. You guys are the professionals. You guys are the ones that are really out there getting it done and really making that happen. I'm going to share with you today a little bit about bringing game dynamics and game thinking to the direct sales industry. And Nikki pointed out so well, what are the trends? Technology, right? Social media, Gen Y, Gen X. How do we harness these large potentials in a whole people group with Gen Y, Gen X, right? The technology and all of that. And we want to suggest it's game thinking and game dynamics. Now, how many of you know the internet has revolutionized our profession? Yes or no? I mean, we've gone from, not being able to have a standardized presentation. We got the VHS tape. Anybody remember that? Your first VHS tape, just push play and all that kind of stuff, right? And then we upgraded to DVDs. That was big, right? And then there finally came, being able to stream media over the internet. And that's kind of when I got introduced a decade ago in 2000, right at that bridge point where we were moving from just VHS and DVDs to actually being able to put things on the internet and really connect that way. You see, the decade of... I'm sorry? An 8-track. I saw one time. I think it was in a museum, maybe the Smithsonian. I'm not sure. 8-track. I was an 80s kid. I had one of those boom boxes up on your shoulder, I was grooving. I had my Michael Jackson glove on, I was flat out. I was beating, I was all over it, right? I'm the white boy who can't dance or jump. So tomorrow night, Saturday night, don't come ask me to dance because it'll be your worst experience ever. Let me tell you, right? I'll blow the whole event for you, all right? But Gamplify is about having fun and bringing game dynamics. In the 90s, we had the internet revolution. Technology just exploded. And we had the .com, right? Everybody remember that, right? If the 90s was the decade of technology, the 20 to 2010 was the decade of social media and Web 2.0, if you understand what I'm talking about there. The web went from just one to many, right? A brochure site, anybody coming, to all of this interaction and all of this communication and the ability for us to connect with our teams and connect with the world through Facebook, MySpace, LinkedIn, all of these tools and technologies. And what I really believe is that 2010 and beyond is going to be the decade of engagement, where we're communicating with people in very relevant ways. And not just our profession, all professions. It's the decade of engagement. People are flooded with communication now. People are flooded with connections now. I mean, how many of you are overwhelmed by your Facebook page? Right? I mean, it was fun at first, right? Oh my gosh, that's what she looks like 20 years later. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I used my product, right? Or whatever, right? You have all of that process going through. But then once you kind of burn through getting to see everybody again, now I use Facebook a lot and I love it, but it just starts overwhelming us. And what's happening is, how are we going to, as direct sales professionals, cut through the clutter and get people's attention? And then get them engaged with what we're doing. How many of you want to get people engaged with what you're doing? Because you're doing miraculous things. I love how Nikki finished that up. Coaching. We're doing miraculous things in this industry. Not just getting people excited about products and services, but literally transforming lives. And we all want to do that. Now, there's this great statistic in direct sales, and that's about 80% of your team are product users. Would you about agree with that? Only about 20% are really out there building a business, doing anything more than just kind of going on auto ship or whatnot. Is that true to you? Am I off base there? Pareto's principle stands true. DSWA proves the statistic out. All corporate companies that produce their statistics and actually put those out publicly, you'll see it. 83% of the people are product users. 20%, 17% are builders. How do we engage more of the 80%? Would that be valuable to your business? If you could somehow awaken the giant within. Let's do an Anthony Robbins, awaken the giant within, right? Get my teeth out, right? How would we like to awaken those people to a whole nother experience in your business? How can we engage these people? They're already in. They've already drank the Kool-Aid, right? They're on auto ship or they're coming to doing whatever. They're already halfway in bed with you. Let's go all the way and just consummate the thing, and let's get them in the business, right? Let's get them actively going. How do we do that? We do it through having fun, engaging, attracting, and retaining. We get games around that. How many of you like games and being competitive? I love it, right? I'll do more to beat you than to do anything else. But here's the deal. You guys in this room are unique. You're the 20% that are achievers. Now, I'm going to talk a little game language. Can I talk a little game language? There's literally called the Bartles player type. It's kind of like the DISC profile for game playing, right? 80% of the population are what they call socializers. They like low conflict, low interaction, warm, fuzzy communication. So the ring, ring, how you doing today? Are you connecting? They're gone. That is high conflict, too much responsibility. They don't want that call. They don't want to hear you. They stop answering your calls, answering your texts. They unfriend you from Facebook, and they just disappear off the map because you were coming at them as achievers. You in this room are either achievers or you are killers in the game standpoint. You're out to win. You're going for the top. So how do we engage those socializers? And it's by creating a game and fun around what you do. Now, I'm not going to go much more deep than that, but I've got an exciting announcement for you. We are launching a game here. How many of you would like to game and have a game and fun at the DSWA event? How many of you would like to go and gain points and win great prizes? Would that be fun? How many of you would like to form a team and have your team kick everybody else's butt? Would that be fun? Okay, here's what we're going to do. On Friday, right at the very beginning, I'm going to announce a game. You're going to have a scorecard like this sitting on your table. And then it's going to have a roster. And you guys are the leaders. So I need you to spread out to all the tables. There's going to be like 20, 30 tables over there. I need you to spread out and be a team leader. There's going to be a roster on your table where you can pick a team name. And I want some cool stuff up there because there's going to be a leaderboard on the big screens. They're going to explain to you who's in the lead break by break, moment by moment, and getting points. Points for what? What you planned on doing here anyway? Meeting people, engaging with the alliance partners, having fun, talking to speakers, and doing some extra special stuff to get points. And you literally can log on, check your team status, you can text your people, you can engage with the social media, you can do all of this and have fun at the event. Now, does that sound like fun? So you're going to hear my voice from the back of the room all week. All right, ladies, get your seats and take a look at the screens. We've got Kathy's team. She's the kick butt, and we're going to grind you into the dust team, you know. She's got so many points, you know, whatever that may be. And we're going to be able to, you're able to be able to log on and just have a lot of fun. You're going to have your own site and your own profile, and you're going to have a lot of fun making teams. Does that sound like fun? Competing for prizes and all of that. And the only thing I'm going to ask you to do is translate this experience to what's possible in your business. Because you can take the same kind of tracking points and having fun around the activities of going out and gathering customers, engaging with the products, doing all of those types of things. And so you'll see the translations as you go along. So be watching for that announcement Friday as we Gamplify. We're going to call it the DSWA Roundup Points Game. So your job is to go around, round up points, doing what you're planning on doing anyway. Does that sound like fun? Guys, have fun this week. This is an exciting time. How many times you get to be around like people like this? Like most of the time you're like, your team is just pulling on you, just nursing you for all they can get, aren't they? But the aspect is you guys get to strengthen each other. So make some great relationships. Have fun while you're here, okay? And we'll see you later, all right?